as always, Chance introduces us to someone we like more than him.
Fair enough. It's not the first nor the last.
That's a fact. Steven, welcome to the podcast.
Appreciate you guys having me.
Yes, we're excited to have you on here. You can tell us all about what it's like to own a resale shop. So
How much fun.
where did that like start for you? Like how did you get the idea? I mean, obviously it's been blowing up more recently than
It started
has.
getting really big in honestly about 2015.
Yeah.
The resale industry really started hitting around then. But no, I mean, high school and shit, I never really had Jordans or anything, but everyone had them. I thought they were cool. And it's like, I was fortunate enough. My parents were taking me to Bulls games when I was really young. So it's like, I don't remember the shit, but it's like, I know that I got to go see like Michael Jordan play when he was still with the Bulls and shit like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Obviously, I was young as hell, so that's not something I'm going to remember. But it was just something, I mean, obviously I was a soccer player, so it's not like I played basketball or anything like that. But it was something that I always thought was really cool. I always followed Nikes and shit like that. So it's like, I mean, most of the time it's like if I had a choice, I was just getting a pair of Air Force Ones. That was the go-to sneaker. Be cheap, easy, and it was always clean. You know, it's a timeless sneaker.
Yeah, it really is.
But no, so basically once I got into college, I started working. And one of my buddies that was in the fraternity that I was in, his roommate had probably about like 35 pairs at the time, and he wore the same size as I did. And he was only at ISU for a semester, but...
It's a fuck ton of shoes.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, the kid's been doing it for a minute, so...
34 more than I have.
But no, but when he was leaving campus, he was selling a bunch of his sneakers, and he came up to me, he gave me... There was like 3 or 4 pairs of Jordan 4s for just a stupid price that you would never find. There's no way. Mm-hmm. So it's like that's kind of what just started it. And then going into my junior and senior year, there was a resale shop up in Indy. It was called TLSE. It's like, unfortunately, they're still not in business. But, dude, they had everything for a while. Like, I mean, you can go in there and you can get a fucking killer-ass deal on a pair of kicks. So me and my buddies would go out there maybe like once a month, once every other month, go get another pair of Jordans or something like that. I mean, dude, I got a pair of Citrus 7s from them for like $170 dead stock. That's a pair from 2006. You can't beat that. I mean, you find them right now in the resale market. I'm pretty sure they're going for like $500 to $700 dead stock because you're not going to find them.
That's what's crazy to me about the resale is it's so high. Like the demand is so high for shit like this. I feel like more now than it ever has been because the price shows that. Like I'm seeing a lot more $1,000 shoes than I ever have.
Well, you got to think about it now. With the way social media is as well, is that plays such a huge factor in this industry. Because, I mean, you look at the social media, I mean, look how big fucking influencers are right now.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
it's insane.
Like, this shit's stupid. But, I mean, people pay for that like no other.
Yeah,
like, it's just one of those things. But, I mean, these kids are all seeing these, every single one of them. I mean, they're either wearing streetwear, high fashion, or a mix between. And then the newest sneakers that come out. And, I mean, that's just the flex, you know? Everyone's just kind of clout chasing. At the end of the day, they want to idolize the people that they follow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're going to want to dress like them. They want what they want. So, you take a shoe that only releases 60 to 150,000 pairs worldwide, and you got a couple 100,000 people that want that shit. So, if you have the connection, or if you're lucky, there's a lot of money to be made.
Yeah.
And that's what people are starting to see now, and that's why you see it growing so quick and everyone's starting to resell, is because the money's there if you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, you got to know what you're looking at, too, because, like, his ass has no sense of style. So he'll be like, yo,
with him.
Check these fucking Reeboks out that my dad wears. Like, no, dude, that ain't going to
Or, like, any pair that I like, you have, you're, oh, no, them are fucking trash. Oh, them are ugly. I kind of like those. Them look
ugly,
cool.
ugly.
All the ones you, like, them flower ones you were looking at, them look, I would never in my life. But, dude, something like my dad would,
hey, those
I'd
dunks are
see that
sick,
in my
though.
grandma's house.
If
Like, that's
you ever
what's
look
right
at that
on her
underlayer,
couch.
Phil looks like the type of guy to wear those. I could never see.
Yeah, I'm
you
about to show you
wearing those,
something
though.
on
That's
those.
my
See if I can
point.
find that picture.
You
But,
could
like,
pull it off.
You gotta be like a
can't.
skinny beach boy.
I'm wearing those with a suit. Like, it's to complete an outfit. Like, those aren't going to be
accessory.
Yeah, those aren't
fucked up.
those aren't going to be shoes I just like wear regularly. Like I'm going to have like a flower print shirt on when I wear those. It's I don't know, like
It would go. It really would go
like
together.
you know how you feel when people compliment you on your truck? Do you know what it's like for some dude to come up to you and be like, "Bro, those shoes are sick."
No.
Good ass feeling, man.
It's a really good feeling.
Like, especially if you're really into sneakers and someone appreciates what you're wearing, it's like, all right, bet you actually know what it is. That's why it's nice wearing it's like some of the older pairs I have in my collection, because people that actually know sneakers, they're like, damn, I haven't seen those in a minute.
Yeah,
it's like the price. It's the problem that I have with the sneaker industry is that a lot of people are wearing shoes because of the price instead of what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, it has to be this collab, it has to be that. And I get that. That's part of the industry. I mean, that's the hype of it.
Yeah.
Is having those exclusive sneakers. Why not show off what you got?
Yeah. Well, that's like the Travis Scotts, I think, are some of like the ugliest shoes.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not a fan.
Like,
it's like that.
You're buying the name.
Only thing I'll give on the Travis Scotts are the first 2 AF1s that he came out with, the sales and then the all whites.
Oh, dude,
those
yeah.
things are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You can't top that. And then, I mean, this Fragment collab that he has coming out that's going to be in the fall, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, I haven't even seen any of it.
It's basically a play off the exact Fragments.
Oh, no shit.
It's the same color block for the most part.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not original at this point.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I like these custom sneakers and the shit they're doing. It's like, that's why I liked how Warren Lotus just kind of said, fuck it. I mean, at the end of the day, Warren Lotus is still, in my opinion, one of the best designers because he doesn't care.
Explain who Warren is.
Yep, I was about to say, I have
Yeah.
no fucking clue who that is.
Think of a good way to explain it.
I assume some guy that is a fashion designer in some way.
Yeah.
He collaborated with.
The better way to show it is honestly on
Nike?
Instagram. It's kind of hard to explain. It's more on the streetwear side. He's done a lot of stuff with like NBA teams and stuff like that. He's got a lot of people that like them wearing it. But right now he's the most known for kind of just. He's the one that got hit really hard with the lawsuit from Nike. He basically made a replica of, honestly, probably one of the shoes that birthed reselling. It was the New York Pigeons. I mean, the things were fucking insanely limited. So, I mean, if you have a pair right now, I think they're going for like 14 to 25K or something like
That's
that.
ridiculous.
See, I could never.
But
see,
there's only, I believe it's only like 100 pairs. So, I mean, when you think about that, you have a couple
Supply and
100,000 big collectors and you have 100 pairs circulating in the market. There's going to be value on that. And it's like that with any other type of market. So, if you think about anything collectible right now that there's a very limited amount of, there's people willing to pay for that price to
And
get
I guess
what they
it's
want.
an investment, too.
Exactly, because
you
everything
pay,
goes up in value if you keep it in a pristine condition. That's the big
well,
thing.
because you're
Yeah.
hoping that someone else is going to wear them and trash them or
Exactly.
pass them down and get lost in moving or whatever,
Exactly.
Which
to make them more
happens
rare.
all the time.
Yeah, more often than you would think.
Yeah, no, I mean, and like when I texted him, messaged him about like trying to find those floral dunks, like I was like, I'm not spending a ridiculous amount of money on these because at the end of the day, to me, they are just a shoe, but like, I do want them, and that's where it gets you. It's a want industry. It's not a need industry.
Yeah.
So, but
I mean, there's
luxury
shit
good.
that I buy.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
So, for an example, like, this is some of the shit that Warren Lotus does. But the thing I like about Warren Lotus is that all of his t-shirts, all of his designs, that's original artwork.
yeah, that's sick.
That's his style.
It's like that-
he
that
shows that that's his shit.
You can't really see it.
He's one of the designers that actually has his own style, and it doesn't matter how big he gets, he stays true to what he's doing. Super interactive with all of his followers. Like, I mean, Warren Lotus really cares about his shit. At the end of the day, it's like when he fucked up, he was giving out free shit. He doesn't care if that hits his bank. At the end of the day, he wants the people that follow him to stay following him because he makes dope shit. That's why I fuck with Warren, just because everything that he releases is at least good quality. There's some of the designs I'm not a huge fan of, but I mean, and it doesn't matter who you follow, who your favorite brand is. You're not gonna like every single thing that fucking comes out. That's just not how it works.
Well,
You're gonna think some shit's just absolute trash. Like for me, anything after a Jordan 14, I won't fucking touch.
Yeah, I
There's
agree.
no way in my life I will ever wear them. Now, do I appreciate them? Of course. They're still Jordans at the end of the day. And are there some of them that are worth a lot of money that are highly collectible? Definitely. Do I want them? By no means.
Yeah,
There's so much other shit that I'd rather spend my money on than just buy shit just because of what it is.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna buy stuff that I actually would wear.
Yeah.
Or something that I mean, if I won't wear it, that means it's old.
Yeah.
Like one of my, honestly, it's probably my prized possession that I have in my collection right now. It's the 2006 Quake AF1s. I have them dead stock. I mean, you just don't find them anymore.
Those are the ones you showed me, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's
those
like
are dope.
you don't find those, and it
Yeah.
took me 13 years to find them, and I got hooked up for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me forever to get the dude to sell them to me, but it was really lucky, and it's like that's my piece.
And that's what we were talking about before with all the stuff in here. Like we're not resellers. Like we buy shit because we want it. Like I wear all my shoes.
I'm still technically considered a reseller. I mean, I own a resale shop, But
you still have your own collection.
yeah,
though,
exactly.
Too.
It's like that's the thing though. When it comes to my collection, if I'm selling a pair of shoes, I'm taking that money to go literally replace it with something I wanted more.
Yeah.
So if I can get the same value for a shoe that I sold a pair of my bread toes that I had, bread toe ones, and right after that, I was able to go buy 2 pairs of shoes that I was trying to add to my collection already because they literally fell in front of me. I was like, okay, I can sell these really quick and go take the money and use that where I need it.
Yeah.
And it's like that's the only really thing I'll do with my sneakers. It's like if I don't want a pair anymore, I got a couple of my friends that wear the same size, and I'll just give it to them.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, they help me get sneakers at the end of the day, so it's like they'll run sneaker accounts for me. It's like I'll give them a really good price on a pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
If it's worth $400, I'll give it to you for $100. I don't care.
Yeah.
Why
Where's your sales shop is in where's it at?
Bloomington.
Bloomington?
Yeah.
How's it going with COVID and everything?
Dude, that shit sucks, man.
Yeah. Are you guys open now?
Yeah, we're still open. I mean, we made it through COVID at the end of the day. I mean, we're still there. We're doing all right. But I mean, when you think about this, Bloomington is a solely focused town on college students.
Yeah.
I mean, IU's Big Ten college. At the end of the day, everybody knows about IU. But you take that and you add this COVID in, you know how many of those kids are online staying at home? Why the fuck would they leave the West Coast or the East Coast or overseas to come back to Bloomington, Indiana?
Absolutely.
And literally sit in a fucking apartment and do your schoolwork and not be able to do shit.
A
Yeah.
shitty apartment at
It's
that,
stupid.
Yeah.
Nah, honestly, a lot of the apartments in Bloomington are pretty nice. And a lot of the kids that aren't back, they live in really nice places. They really do. At the end of the day.
It's a nice little area out there. I mean, I feel
Parts.
I feel like it's a pretty good place to have a shop.
It is. So back in 2018, 2019, it was killer. It was a fuck ton of fun, man.
How old are you?
27.
Okay, you're
I
all
had
right.
to think about that. That's fucking bad. It's
That's
like,
okay. So you
I told you it hit me.
you're a little entrepreneur, huh?
I mean, I did this right out of college.
Yeah.
So that was the thing. It's in my position. It's either I was gonna go work for a marketing firm, or I'm gonna go do my own shit and figure out what I want to do with my life.
There you go. That's the
And at
best way
that
to do
point,
it.
it's like I have other goals of people that I need to provide for, and the only way to get to that position is to do it on my own.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I almost failed out of college. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not embarrassed about it at all because I brought the shit back.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, at the end of my sophomore semester, it's like I think it was like a 1.4. To be honest, I didn't do shit. I didn't really give a shit about school. It was a waste of time, in my opinion. Then I sat there and saw that in the summer. They put me on the academic probation after that shit. And I was like, holy shit, I'm in debt. And it's like, I forgot I was paying for this shit at the end of the day. It's not like my ass did anything in high school worth getting me any scholarships or anything. I was just an average ass student.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't give a shit about school. School wasn't for me. At
Yeah.
the end of the day,
Yeah.
I'm not school smart. I wasn't. Me studying for a test for shit that I'm gonna forget in 4 months. What's the fucking point? Put me in the workforce. Let me learn my shit by hand.
Yeah, that's the same
So,
way
and
we
that's
are,
why I
too.
went with marketing, because at the end of the day, a lot of the instructors at ISU, it's like a lot of people talk shit about Indiana State, to be honest. And honestly, that business program was the shit.
Yeah.
Every single instructor I had actually taught me shit. And if I didn't understand stuff, they knew I was struggling. They would take me and they'd actually teach me this shit because they knew I was trying to learn. But at the end of the day, I learn a lot different than most people. So you have to physically show me how to do it, and then I'll understand. But if you have 20, 30, 50 kids in a class, I'm not going to learn shit. I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go fuck around on my laptop.
I had when I went to college, I dropped out, so
There's no shame in
don't
that,
feel
though.
bad. No, I'm not. Yeah, don't
No,
the slightest.
the thing is, it's like on top of that, real quick though, it's like everyone thinks that you need to go to college to make money, and
Absolutely
this is the thing that
Fuck
really
no.
pisses me off. It's like, okay, for what I went to school for, it was useless at the end of the day. I don't care what anybody says. A marketing degree is kind of useless because
completely
marketing is
agree.
always changing.
Yeah.
So what you go to school for, by the time you get out, everything that you learned is useless. I mean, understanding basic marketing terminology and shit like that, of course, you need to know that. But you can learn
that's-
that anywhere. That's
what I was
basic
about
knowledge.
to say. Is like in school, I learned the terminology.
It's all about networking.
I learned
That's
the
it.
deeper
It's
concepts.
just networking.
I
Stupid.
networked with people. and then it's
$50,000
like,
debt for
I learned
net
how to
worth.
continue
Is that
learning.
worth it?
That's it.
Some people it is, some people it's not.
If it makes
In
you
my
feel any
opinion,
better, I didn't even graduate high school. So,
you don't need
I
it.
took an extra half year and still didn't graduate
You're super smart.
my
There's-
college
because I didn't
professor
pass British literature.
my
That
college
sounds stupid.
my college professor told me that he asked us a couple questions. He was like, look, like, do you know how to like finance? Like, you understand how money is spent and you need to make money to, you know, cut your losses, you know, make money back and to sustain a
Yeah.
business. And everybody was like, yeah. And he was like, then why are you here? Like, if you want to be in business, you need to go out and fail. You need to start
Exactly.
multiple businesses and you need to fail and you need to learn. And
Exactly.
I got up and
That's-
walked away. I was like, this is this
You
man has
already
spoken.
taught me everything I
yeah.
need to know.
Like,
made me realize that I'm wasting
That was
time.
quick.
Yeah.
There's other things I can put my effort towards.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with that though. Teachers have like a minimum student count they gotta meet, and like just imagine the teacher like, fuck, I didn't think all 5 students were gonna walk out of the class today.
I think there was like 30 of us, and I think I was like the only one that walked out because he literally like it just spoke to me like, you know what, like you're right, I'm not going to learn in this classroom, like I need to fail. That's how I grow. Like I fail and I grow. So
and see, the issue with a lot of people right now when it comes to being an entrepreneur, and honestly, I'm not a really big fan of the term. I think it's kind of stupid. I mean,
cliche.
It really is. It's like I don't know.
It's overused and saturated now.
Because everybody thinks everything is a real
Everyone's an
business, but
entrepreneur.
Indubitably.
it doesn't
My
matter.
stocks tanked yesterday.
In my opinion, it really doesn't hold any weight anymore. But if you're out there doing that, it's like you got to expect a lot of your shit's gonna fail because you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. My first business, dude, you know how much if I could go back 3 years and restart and go back, I would be able probably to triple my sales. I know every single place I fucked up, but now going forward, any other business I go into, I know what didn't work for that, and I can take that knowledge and go forward with it. And that's why I can help with. That's why marketing with me is dope because I can take the knowledge of owning a small business and watching the ins and outs and how that shit worked, and I can take that knowledge and be like, yo, I know how this works. It's like I've done this, so it's like I understand this retrospect, so we can take that and now let's go forward and show you kind of how to gap through this shit.
Yeah.
Because there's always ways to get through it, but as you're doing it, you don't really realize that shit because it's like in my instance, I have no employees. I mean, I have some fucking badass interns. I'm not gonna lie, they're really great. They help me out when I need it, and I mean, you can't beat that. You really can't.
So you
good ass kids.
Owner, operator,
everything.
Yeah,
everything.
that's dope.
And then my business partner is accountant. And he does back end shit. He's a fucking genius at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The kid with numbers is scary.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's like because that's not my strong suit at all. I'm not accounting smart.
Well, and that's what the fucking dude said too. He was like,
Not my thing.
you're gonna give your taxes to someone else to do. So like, why are you here?
You just gotta
don't
keep
need
your
to
shit.
learn this
And
shit.
that's what
Go
it's
run
like.
a business, motherfucker.
No, and then it's like that's what my business partner kind of beats into my head. It's like, I mean, I'm still not the best at it, to be honest. But keeping records of absolutely everything, he beats that shit into my head as you should.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it's like you don't realize it because you're trying to do so much, you get so overwhelmed. And see, that's the thing. It's like being able to put yourself in a position to have help. That's why, in my opinion, in like my industry, I think it would be better to open up a business like it with multiple partners, so you have multiple sources going in, so you can kind of coexist in that store and let it build up while you all are doing other things to bring in more income to that, expand your inventory until it's at that point to where it's going to bring you the money that you need.
Yeah.
Because it all takes money. You can start these stores with not a lot of money, but you have to know how to sell to the economy around you. And see, that's where we kind of went wrong when we started, because when we started, we had all high-end shit. That was it.
You got college students with not that much
It's like
money.
that's not really what they were looking for off the rip. Now, did we have a lot of kids that were looking for that shit? Yes. But it's a lot harder to replace that shit than the shit that the kids actually want.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of the dealership motto, like they put a Viper or a Corvette in the front. Like, oh, that's dope. And that brings them in.
Because we were trying
and
to
then
build
they buy
that
the,
image. That's
piece
the
of shit
thing.
car.
It's like we were really focused on trying to build that image of what we had. And I mean, to be honest, in Indiana, it's pretty hard if you don't have the connections.
Yeah.
And it's like as the sneaker game got really big, especially in 2018, it's like my sneaker connections weren't as strong as they were back in 2017, 2016 when I could get Jordans like it was no other.
Yeah.
Because of the people I knew, but a lot of them, their stores went under, or they just got bored with it and started doing something else. That's just what it was. So it was really bad fucking timing right there. But fortunately is that we were able to get a lot of clothes, and that's kind of what got me more into the clothing industry. There's always been a couple of brands that I've been following for a while, and a lot of them shit people really aren't into around here, to be honest. It's like
not at all. Not at all.
It's like, I mean, the brands that I'm actually into, can I afford it? Fuck no, man. I'm not rich by any means. All my money is invested into a fucking store.
Yeah.
And see, I think that's the biggest misconception when it comes to being a fucking owner of a business, is everybody automatically, oh shit, you have money, man.
Hell no.
And it's like, dude, it's like you don't realize how much money it takes to operate a business and how much you have to put into that. And all your money is in inventory and assets. You don't have the cash value.
Yeah.
It's like all of these fucking millionaires that you see, their money's in assets.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. We don't have, it's like, obviously when you're a billionaire, millionaire, shit like that, you have
You have money.
You have money to throw around whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the best credit cards in the world anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter because it's automatically paid every month because it comes straight from your bank account.
Yeah.
Doesn't fucking matter at that point. But when you're owning a small business in a local town,
It's not easy.
No, especially when you get hit with COVID, fucking right before you are able to get into that expansion stage. fucking wipes everything. Because, I mean, think about it. The summers in Bloomington are normally the slowest for us.
Mm-hmm. Well, because all the kids
you lose
are gone.
a lot of students.
Yeah.
So you take away our main clientele, and then you add COVID in February, going into March, shut down campus in March after spring break. All students leave in April, so you're taking away Little Five. You're taking away graduation, 2 of our biggest selling weekends. It's like our Little Five weekend is just absolutely crazy because everybody wants shit to go wear out to these parties.
Yeah.
So we fucking just move a lot of stuff because we mark it down.
Yeah.
Or it's like if people come in, they want 2 shirts, 3 shirts. I'll give you a deal.
Yeah.
It's like, especially if you're a consistent client of mine, it's like, I'll hook you up. If you shop with me and you continuously show support in my store, I'm going to hook you up because it's like, I know you're wearing this shit. I know, it's like, I don't care if you're reselling it, but I know at the end of the day, that's why you keep coming back is because I don't really, the money that comes from it, wasn't my main goal. I wanted to learn how to run a business.
Yeah.
And why not do something that I really fucked with? I've always liked sneakers. It's always been my thing. So why not go for it? It's like, yeah, I might not have had nice shit when I was younger, but I mean, I made the shit happen in college. I just wanted what I wanted, so I just did what I had to honestly get it.
Yeah. Well, and that's fucking admirable to begin with. Like,
I wanted sneakers, man. That's it. It's like, clothes to me, it's like, do I have some cool shit? Honestly, yeah. But a lot of the pieces that I have, I've gotten for really good prices from really good friends.
well, that's what I was about to say too with the whole like you not being filthy rich. Like you're also in a community where you're able to get like how much was that hoodie?
I
How
paid
much is it?
retail.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got it for $160.
Oh,
yeah.
that's not that bad.
No,
yeah,
it's like I hit it on.
But like it
honestly,
resells for like $700, I'm sure.
No, it's going for $375.
Oh, that's not that
right
bad.
now. Box
That's not
logo.
too bad.
So the thing with Supreme, prices tanked. Only very very specific pieces will hit for money.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, no, it's kind of useless.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you're in that community to where you can get shit way cheaper than these insanely high retail prices.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, when people sell it to a store, they know that they're selling to us because we have to make our money. So
Yeah.
it's like when they come in, it's like if the price is right, yeah. But if you come to me with StockX price and you're like, yo, this is what I want exactly, I'm not even going to do business with you because you're wasting my time. If you want that price, go sell it on StockX. I'm not StockX.
Yeah, those
I need to be
StockX
able to make
prices
it. It's like,
so
will
ridiculous,
I
too.
give you a decent payout? Yeah, I try.
Yeah.
But I need to be able to make it's all about my margin. If I don't hit my margins, I'm getting bitched at.
Yeah.
And how it should be.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, because that's
I need to be able to run my business. Like,
exactly.
I'm not
it's like
doing
I
this
have
for fun.
I'm not a reseller.
People don't
I have
care.
overhead.
No.
That's what they don't
It's
understand.
so fucking annoying. They really just don't care, and
No.
they'll try to just get it for nothing. It's like, how do you want me to stay in business? Do you want to be able to purchase this product again at any time in the future? Or any other product? Yeah, then shut the fuck up.
Well, and that's the
I
thing.
mean-
like they're paying for your connections.
Yeah.
Like you can get this dope ass Bape hoodie. First of all, they can't get it to begin with. So you're gonna.
Most of the kids
pay
from the
for
coast
it.
can get it, but the thing is, it's like, so say I get one of the specific pieces that drops or something like that. I mean, it's gonna sell out in New York as well. So I mean, some of the shit's still hard to get, but it's convenient. They don't have to shop online.
Exactly.
It's right there.
And they can
Why
wear
not?
it out of the store if
Exactly.
they want
It's like they want it for tonight. They're going to go shop for it tonight.
Yeah.
It's not like they're shopping for next month or next year. They're going there for, it's like, I want something new to wear this weekend.
Yeah.
Or it's like they're really into the shit. And I will say, it's like, I mean, a lot of the kids that shop at my store, really fucking cool kids, man.
Yeah.
Like a lot of my loyal customers that really come back and really fuck with the store, like, they're just some really great people, to be honest. And that's the cool thing about Bloomington is, like, I've met a lot of people that I really like. Met a lot of people I don't like. It's like, I'm not gonna front about it. It is what it is. You're not gonna. Everyone you meet, you're not gonna like. Everybody knows that.
No.
But it's just like, I mean, that's the hardest part about owning a store is that no matter who it is, it's still someone that's still in your business, man.
Yeah.
They're still trying to support you, even if you butt heads or anything of that sort. Whatever. At the end of the day, you just gotta kind of put it to the side and let it go.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, I've definitely done some shit that I shouldn't have said. It's like I've definitely got heated at some people. It happens. I mean, people don't understand how frustrating it is actually owning that store, running the store, and then dealing with every single person that comes in that store.
Well, the added
like, I
stress
literally
is
have to do
insane.
everything.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And it's a lot more work than people realize. It's a lot more work than I realized.
Yeah.
It's like I said, this shit was a giant slap to the face.
Yeah.
Now, can I proudly say that I've done this shit for 3 years strong? Yep.
Through COVID too.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, COVID definitely has its effect on us. It fucking hit us hard.
You went through probably the worst thing a small retail place could go through.
Exactly.
And sustained.
It really, the businesses that got hit really hard was retail and the food business. I mean, like, for the food industry, like, I feel bad for those people. That's why I don't feel that bad for my position, because it's not like I have perishable goods. My shit literally goes up in value.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Like for example, one of the pieces that I've been saying, like I just took it off the floor at this point. It's like I'm not even gonna sell it to anybody. I'm just gonna sit on it for the next 4 or 5 years because why not? It's already up.
Yeah.
So I want to say it's the 20th anniversary or it's the 25th anniversary. I don't remember. It's one of the two. I know it's 5 years span, but whatever. But it's one of the Bear Bricks. Do you know what the Bear Bricks are?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what a Bear
He
Brick
probably
is?
has no
clue.
idea.
Let me pull up a fucking picture.
So this is why. Yeah, while he's looking that up, we are Paul-less today. We have no producer.
Yeah.
It's very upsetting.
Fuck you, Paul.
We have nobody
Told
to.
you you'd get a chance.
We have nobody to look stuff up on the computer for us, and it sucks too because he's so into this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I know. He really missed the podcast that I kind of set up for him to be here with
Oh,
us.
Yep.
Fuck you, Paul. Yet again.
It's all right. We hope the best for him and love him. Really, I mean, his surgery went well, so
Okay, yeah, I was right. It's
Good.
the 25th.
Glad to hear the
Yeah.
vagina transplant went fine.
yeah,
As stupid as
he's,
I thought
he's gonna
it
do
was.
okay.
Is that the one that they grew on the mouse?
That's a Bear Brick.
So he's gonna be
So that's what I
Paulina now.
Okay.
It's basically a piece of plastic,
I
but
thought
they're
it was
super
Cynthia.
collectible, all right?
Cynthia.
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. So it's like
Yeah,
it's
so
it's
that's
like
the one.
Paul's
Yeah.
dino thing. His elbow dino.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
okay.
something like
Collectible
that.
item.
Okay.
So basically, I think retail on this was 180 maybe. I don't remember. It was in 2018, I believe. And I mean, right now, I was selling it in the store for $350, and I'm telling people, I'm like, look, I when it comes to this shit, it's like that's one thing I really am good at is what's gonna go up in value. Now, have I sold shit for way low, knowing that the shoe is gonna be worth a lot more in the future? Definitely. But when you own a store, you have to flip that shit. Why it's you want new
At
inventory.
the end of the day,
so-
it's profit. Like-
Exactly. It's like, why sit on a shoe?
You can't sit on everything.
Exactly. You really can't. It's like, I mean, if my customers want that shit, why would I not sell it to them?
Yeah.
They keep coming back for that reason.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's why it was like, when I do get really good shit like that in, it sells super fast because people know that I'm going to give it to them for a good price.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's like, if you're walking out happy with something, I made the profit that I need to make. I don't care.
And you're
It's
getting
a
you're
$50 difference.
getting a return customer. though,
Exactly.
too.
It's like, now do I do it for everybody? Hell no.
Yeah.
I definitely don't. And is that biased? Definitely. But it's my fucking business. It is. At the end of the day, I'm going to run my business the way I want to run
Yeah,
my business.
absolutely.
And does that make me a piece of shit in some people's eyes? Probably. But again, I just don't care. That's the thing that you
The
learn in like
reality
4 or
of it
5
is
years of it. You
every
stop giving a
business
shit.
does that, other
Exactly.
than corporations or like big companies where they just have.
And they do that
people-
shit too now. It's
And
a lot.
I was gonna say even there,
And
you do
different
stuff for
assets.
your friends. You know,
Different
I remember
assets.
fast food workers. They'll give their friends discounts. You know, you get an
Definitely.
extra fry, you get an
Yeah,
extra
exactly.
doubles.
Oh, bro.
Extra
always
patty
like
on your
consistent
burger
kind.
and shit.
like you were saying, the
Always.
dude at the
Yes.
fucking gas station.
Oh my!
You know what I
my
mean?
guy, Abib.
Like,
He's always
buddy.
like, my
It's a
friend,
win.
my friend. He's like, shh, and then he'll like tap the top of the pop, and then he'll like look around the store and he goes, for you. And like, all right, I got you. Abib, see you tomorrow. And then I walk out with my little Posh and my little free Code Red that I got.
What does it taste like?
The Posh?
No, his dick.
I wouldn't know.
Wondering.
I
Giving
just
you
get my
free
pop.
shit.
try to
Sometimes
stick
it's a
that in there real
snack
quick.
You look real concerned. Like, what do you?
I was like, what do you mean? Like, what does what taste like? Code Red? Have you never fucking had Code Red? Like, are you living under a rock? Do they not sell Code Red in Beecher?
Absolutely, dude. I used to drink that shit all the time. All the time. I can't drink it anymore. It's too much sugar for me now.
Fair enough.
I told you, like, my sobriety
one?
has changed me. I'm enlightened, Chance.
But no, this Bear Brick right now, it's up to like 1,100.
Is that the one you were telling me about yesterday? Yeah, that's
It's up to
fucking
1,100.
That's
And I was
wild.
telling people, I was like, look, I'm selling this for $350, $400. I'm telling you right now, it's at least gonna hit 600 in a year. What do you know? It's literally at 11 right now.
That's
I sit
wild.
on this for another 5 years. It's probably gonna go up to 14. I don't see it higher getting than 16. I
Yeah.
really don't. But I mean,
That's still a comic.
I'm gonna
though.
trade it for a pair of fucking sneakers.
Yeah.
Why would I not just sit on something like
Yeah.
that? It's like I also have the Kith LeBron basketball. Like, I mean, the asking price is absolutely insane if you find it online. People are just fucking highballing the shit out of it. But I mean, what is it worth really? It's a basketball worth like $500 fucking dollars. I sit on that for another 10 years. It might be worth $700.
Yeah.
Who fucking knows? So it's like, might as well just get rid of it once it's worth something more, because I mean, I've sat on it this long and that's a hard piece to sell.
Yeah.
So you have to know where you can take that to get a good trade for that.
So do you go to? I mean, obviously not during COVID, but like, do you go? Excuse me. Do you go to a lot of like shows and conventions and stuff? Because
Yeah,
I know
those
you were
things are
supposed
fucking
to.
badass, man.
Yeah, I want to go. I really wanted to go
Yeah,
to
I've
the
never
one.
Next
we were
time I go to
supposed
Sneaker
go.
Con up in Chicago, I'll take you with me.
Please do. I
Shit's
would
fun.
love to.
That shit's fun, man.
I've always wanted
I
to
don't
go.
like vending there, though. I will be honest. I like buying. I don't like vending.
Yeah.
Not a big fan, man.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know. I don't really like vending at the sneaker event.
Well,
that's
see,
the thing that sucks with the store is that I don't really get to do. It's like, yeah, do I get to go do my rounds and buy? Definitely, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't really get to appreciate the event as being as like a consumer for the event.
as a fan.
But do I think SneakerCon's the best? Not really.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it really just depends on which one you go to.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Chicago one. It's a hit and miss. It really is. It's you might find some decent shit. Or you're walking out with nothing, man.
Yeah. Well, I feel
Now,
like a
when
lot
you
of
meet
people around here are smoking crack with the prices they want to.
It really just depends. I mean, there's shit. Yeah, that's right. But no, it
Just
really
ash on the table like you did already.
look at that. It looks like I fucked up once. Yeah, my bad. I'll clean it up.
You're good.
But no, it really
that
just
table.
depends. There's not every reseller that's out there. They're not all shit, man. There's actually a lot of really good resellers. There really is. And it's like a lot of the ones that I know in Bloomington. It's like a lot of these younger kids, dude. They're fucking good.
Yeah.
They're really. They know their shit. And it's like a couple of other kids. It's like I know in the store. It's like, I mean, they just know what they're doing, dude.
I know that the mall that we were at yesterday when we went to go to the movie that's, you know,
That was
failing.
sketch.
There's a resale shop in there and they have
What's it called?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Fair enough.
That mall looked like it was out of business.
It pretty much is. But they have the same the Jordans that I wore yesterday with the pink laces. It has
Yeah.
like the rub away to the pink or whatever.
Yeah, it's it's not the LA.
No, the Chicago to LA days.
Yeah,
those
no,
are the ones
it's-
I wanted.
Yeah, that's the purple.
I remember
pair.
trying to get those.
Yeah. But
Shoes are
those
still so tough.
oh bro, so fucking dope.
Such a good shoe.
They want like $600 for those shoes in there. And I'm like, bro, you are aware like that's like a $430 markup, right? Like, and these shoes are going all day for like $220. Like that's, and he was like, you're paying for the convenience, like $100 maybe, but like you're just taxing hard.
I
Like
mean, that's resale shops for the most part. They gotta make their money. I mean,
that's an insane markup.
it
though.
is, no, without a doubt. And it's like, do I have a couple things in the store that has a crazy markup? Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
I do. It's like, I mean, sometimes you take your L's. Sometimes people want to consign shit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And it's like, at the end of the day, if a consumer wants that,
They're gonna
that
pay
price,
for it.
They're gonna pay for
Yeah.
it, and they know what they're getting is at least good.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, and that's kind of the big issue with the sneaker industry. I mean, with the clothing industry, with anything in the resale, is that people forget that it's all based on the buyer and what they're willing to pay. So if these sellers want to ask $700 for a pair of shoes that
If
everyone
someone
thinks going to
buys
be
them.
valued at $300, but they're selling for $700, why is someone else going to sell it for under on, let's say,
That's
StockX?
just like houses.
They might undercut,
Yeah.
so they're going to undercut $20 for the quick sell.
just
or
like
some-
houses.
But exactly, it's like that in any market. So it's just like that's how it runs. So if there's the demand for that piece, this shit's never gonna stop. It's only gonna get bigger.
Yeah.
Because now you're having more and more kids that are into this shit, and as these kids get older, depending on how these trends stay, which we never know what the fuck's gonna happen.
At this rate,
it's
it's going
like
to be very standard, and they're going to be.
I
used
mean,
to
look
it
at it this
because
way.
Perfectly
It's
fine.
one of the prime examples right now in the fashion industry is how it went from off-white to fucking chrome hearts. That's just the trend now. People aren't wearing off-white like that anymore. They don't really give a shit now. Are the sneakers still big? Of course. Those things aren't going to go away. Those are so big in the hype market, that shit's just there. It's stuck and it's not going away anytime soon.
I want the blue off whites
pass the
retro
story
ones so
quick.
bad,
Fair enough.
so bad.
Which
Those
ones?
shoes
The
are
UNCs?
sick. Yes, they're so fucking sick. I will.
I
when
wish I would have kept my pair, honestly.
Oh, bro, I want those so
I shoulda
fucking
kept
bad.
them.
That's like my holy grail of shoe. Like I want those so bad. I love that color. I try to get the Hyper Royals. Any Jordan ones that they come out with that like light
Oh, the
blue.
UNCs?
Oh my god, I
I
love
need to
them.
get a pair.
I love
Just
them.
one.
You do?
I've never owned a pair.
What
You've
size?
never owned a pair of Jordans?
Like 13,
I'd get you a pair of
13, 14.
I can probably get you some
Wide?
shit for a good, yeah.
You
Honestly,
need
I'd probably
fatties.
get you a pair of ones.
Wide.
You want
Ones
wide.
are the best.
Ones
Yeah,
are
ones
They
are
need
the
to be
best.
wide.
Ones.
They're so
The
comfortable.
least
I
fabric,
feel like
man.
ones and fives are pretty wide.
That's why I do that. I've been trying.
No, fives aren't
You don't
wide.
think so? I
No
feel like they
way.
were.
No way. I don't think fives are wide
I don't
at
want to
all.
spend a
You like the
ridiculous
blue
amount though.
looking
I
ones.
trash
New-
shoes.
Nah,
That's
new
my biggest
fives are
problem.
more narrow, man. They're not like they used to be.
Yeah, but
Not
Nick,
at
you
all.
have
It's the same thing with fours. Fours are the same way now. They're more narrow. It fucking sucks, dude.
you have one pair of shoes that you do everything in.
That's
If
what I
you
do.
just had work shoes, yeah, but you sit in a fucking chair all day. He works, and then he takes his.
Soles are really worn out from it. I lean back a lot.
Are you really trying to defend your position right here?
Go on with the damn shoes.
I get your point you're trying to
Motherfucker.
make.
Have work shoes. You know, have shoes that we go to the mall in. You know, whatever. Have shoes that
You don't have
you
work boots?
He does, but those work boots are also wear everywhere else shoes.
Where else shoes.
And then in 4 months, he bitches and complains about his knees hurting, his back hurting. Like, motherfuckers,
You should get
done.
one pair of work shoes and then just a pair of everything else shoes, at least.
That's fine too, yeah. But he don't listen
I don't
to
have
me.
that. I got sandals and work boots.
And you're saying
I take that back. I do have a pair of regular shoes. They just kind of get misplaced all the time. I have no clue where they're at now. They might even be in my truck from Kevin's house. I don't know.
Ridiculous. Yeah, if you just didn't wear your work shoes all the time, I told you, like, soles and stuff, and lose like 50 more pounds, and you'll be golden. Golden.
Yeah. I needed to lose like another 70. I'll be really fucking happy.
So 50's like that round number. It's real close to 3 hours.
Pretty close.
We've been saying a lot of like inside jokes that Chance has no idea what we're talking about.
And then you just got me just sitting here like, gotcha.
High as a kite.
Getting there.
Been to the moon?
Want another dab?
Yeah, you ever been to the moon?
Appreciate it, though.
We're like Doge here. We do have a tendency to get like I don't because I don't smoke. But
Me and Nick and Paul.
Chance is the worst. Chance will get Nick so high, Nick doesn't even know what he's saying on the podcast.
Nah.
It happens.
I have a purpose.
But we do
That
have
was
a
also when I first started smoking, too.
We do
in my
have a-
defense.
tendency to get our guests really high.
Best pair of shoes I've ever had, right there. And a Goya Dolphin Dunks. No one has them. Came in a wood box and everything.
That's so dope. I would buy those. I don't think I would ever wear them though.
Fuck no.
Nah, they went to a dude
I
from
don't understand
Nagoya.
shoes.
Yeah, I
Dude
would.
wears them. It's fucking dope.
Yeah?
Are those
Dope as-
gold?
Are those the butt fours?
Those look like.
So no, everything about that shoe represents.
Bro, it look like
Nagoya.
someone put
That's
gold
the thing.
tinfoil over them. I don't understand.
You'd have to see them in person, dude.
Yeah.
It's really the detail is absolutely insane, but those things are stupid rare.
Hmm.
I wouldn't say the price tag's crazy. Those are more associated value because
I wouldn't even
they
know
have a
what to wear
history.
those with.
Me either, but they're
They're like covered in 24 karat gold.
no. So basically, when we got these
foil.
sneakers, it's like I posted them on the Instagram. This dude literally came in like 5-10 minutes later after posting them, and he was like, "I need these." And so we were talking. He's like, "Yeah, I'm actually from Nagoya," and he broke down every single piece of that shoe, like what every like symbolic thing was. And I was like, "Fuck, dude!" It's like I got these for a killer price. I can't charge you for anything more than I paid. You know way too much about this shit, and this shit's like you want this because it's representing where you're from, and you want to wear this when you're at home, being like, "Yeah, fuck all of you. I have these."
Yeah.
Dude, who, in my opinion, any sneakerhead that would charge him extra for something
Is
like
a
that,
dickhead.
it's like, dude, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
But I mean, everyone has their values. I mean, some
Yeah.
people just won't let shit go. Some people are really set on rarity, and I get that. I definitely understand it. And it's like, am I gonna call you a piece of shit? No, but it's just like, man, you kind of suck.
You're a
It's like
dickhead.
he wants to wear that shoe.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like, dude, I try to wear every single sneaker I have. Like, are there pairs that I can't wear often? Yeah, they're old as shit. I'm not gonna wear them every fucking day.
Yeah.
Like my Citrus 7s, I'll wear them once a month. I mean, they're from 2006, dude.
Oh, man.
They don't last that long, man. They're
No.
Jordans at the end of the day. It's like they'll last me probably another 5-6 years, honestly, with how much I wear them.
Yeah, I
Luckily,
don't wear-
everything's still intact besides the back shield. The fucking thing finally cracked off. That shit sucked.
I don't wear any of my Kobe's. Maybe once every now and then. But I like the Elites with the high ankle support. I think those
never
are.
a fan of any Kobe's, man.
Oh my God, they are so much more comfortable than Jordans. I think.
I also didn't hoop, though. That's the thing. It's
See, I
like,
didn't
so-
either.
Still don't?
But I just
It was
walking
just something
around.
about
so
Jordans,
comfy.
man. It's like I just always
They're so iconic.
I like Jordans, Air Force Ones, and then some random shit.
Yeah.
I get some really weird shit too
Yeah.
because it's collectible shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just it's collabs that I'm into that most people aren't into or something like that because I'm gonna wear them. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I have the Undercover Daybreak. Like you're not gonna see a lot of people wear those things, but those things are comfy as
If I
hell.
break it, I buy it.
Bro, we can't. Why? This is why we like your friends more than you.
That's why I like my friends more than you.
But no, I get that whole with those shoes too. Like it's so interesting to hear like a full on like different perspective from something like.
I'll say that's
and
probably
then-
like the best thing I've ever done for somebody in my store. Though, like I don't do that at all. Like, I mean, do I hook some people up? Yeah, but not like that. But it's like for that, it's like I said. I mean, how could you not do that?
It's
in
so-
my opinion, it's like has seen someone that into a sneaker. It's like I've had that done to me, and I've had someone give me a shoe like that for a stupid price because they wanted that.
Yeah.
And they
Well-
knew that I wanted that shoe. So like, here you go, man. It's like I helped you get that. Here you go. That feeling's fucking great.
I
So
just
for
think-
him to get something that represents his culture and where he's from as well, dude, that's a win. Like, that's
Yeah,
fucking
absolutely.
cool, man.
I think it's
and
cool
he was super appreciative of it.
that the artist
And he came back and bought shit with us, you know? Like,
Yeah,
he came
dope.
back, and it's like before he moved from Bloomington, the dude was fucking awesome, man. It's like, I hope he's doing, honestly, I really hope that he's getting where he wants to do. He was trying to work for, like, an MLB team.
Oh, that's dope.
And it's like, so I think he was working for a minor league team right now or something like that. But it's like, I mean, with when I'm saying like how passionate he was about that sneaker, that man was that passionate about everything he talked to me about.
I
You know
love
what
people
mean?
like that.
So it's like I said, it's like he's just one of those people. It's like, dude, I really can't charge you for that.
Well, you're
You know what I mean? That enthusiastic, that quick, like off the rip to get to my store that quick. Like he literally saw that post and said, I need to go get these now.
Yeah.
Got his fiance and they literally drove to the fucking store. And this dude was like, I need to see these right now. They're my size.
you may not realize it,
fuck,
but
man.
you're one of those people as well. You've been on here for 40 minutes talking nonstop about things you're passionate about.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean,
Gotcha, bitch.
once I go, I go.
It's awesome.
I
no,
talk a lot, man.
That's why, like,
I'm a talker.
When
That's the point of the podcast.
when I talked to
Always
you
have
for that
been.
first like 30 seconds or whatever,
Yeah.
and I was like, I want him on the podcast. Chances
know
even
some
like
funny shit
he's
real
gonna
quick,
try.
Hear this shit for about the first I don't know. It was probably like 15 minutes into this podcast, dude. I was fucking shaking. Like my body was
I
absolute
noticed. I
like
just didn't say anything.
non-stop trembling. Like, dude, when you go back and watch the videos, look at me drink my water and shit. I'm just sitting here fucking shaking, dude. I was terrified, man.
I noticed it when I was
I
handing you
noticed
the
that.
blunt.
I was just I was just like,
And the
oh
blunt was
shit. I was just like, fuck, dude, I can't control it, man. It's like, but at the end of the day, I just don't care, man. It's like I really don't get embarrassed like that anymore. I just don't care. It's
good
like
that-
that's the best thing I've learned from my business. At the end of the day, I really don't fucking care what anybody has. It's like you can hate me all you want. It doesn't bother me because if I gave you a reason to hate me, more power to you. I'm sorry for that, but I'm not gonna let it bother me.
I apologize for nothing.
See, I do a lot, but I
No,
mean,
that's
also,
necessary
like
all
I
the
said,
time.
if you don't like me, you don't like me. If I cut you off, I cut you off. There's a reason why I do it.
Yeah,
You know?
I don't care.
I'm
if,
selfish.
Yeah,
At the end
I
of the day,
don't-
I'm fucking selfish.
You need to be.
I don't
Everyone
care
needs
if
to be.
people don't like me, but I also don't like wish harm on them. Like motherfucker,
No, of
you
course not.
you
There's
deserve
no
to be
reason.
happy. Just go be happy. Way the fuck over there.
Exactly. No, exactly.
Way the fuck over there.
It's like that's the thing. It's like, dude, if you don't like me that much, that's fine. I hope you're doing the best. Honestly, I hope you do your shit.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, more power to you. But it's like I stand by what I say.
Yeah.
And if I say something you don't like, either confront me and be like, "Yo, what the fuck, man? Let's talk about this shit," or it's you can just be like, "Yo, fuck you. I don't want to talk to you anymore." Either way, whatever you decide, that is what it is.
And
And I
it's-
just do that with people that I talk to. It's like honestly, if I don't see the value, or if it's just not something that like keeps my interest like that, which sounds terrible. I don't really know how to explain it like that.
But why would you have a conversation? I get that 100%. You're not going to continue to have a conversation with someone that you're
I'm not
not
going to keep putting
interested.
effort towards
Yeah,
something where it's doing more harm than good.
Absolutely.
It's like I'm at that point in my life to where it's
Absolutely.
like, look, man, it's like I'm gonna be 30 in a couple of years, and it's like by 35 of that, like, that's kind of where my goals start.
Yeah.
So it's like I still got I got 4 or 5 more years to fuck around and get my shit. That's what people. Okay, the one thing I will say, no matter what anybody says, you have from the age fucking 20 years old to 32 to really fuck up your entire life.
and figure it out.
That's what
Yeah.
everyone's so scared of that though. That's
Yep.
the thing. And it's like I've already realized that, dude. I mean, I have all my money invested into my store. And it's like, is that a huge fucking gamble? Of course, but if you don't take the gamble and you don't learn from it, dude, money comes and goes.
Yeah.
If you have a
Yep.
skill set that you know that you're confident in yourself that you're gonna make money down the road, you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
And it's like that's why people don't realize like when it comes to like even real estate for an example. After you hustle that shit for a couple of years and you get good, there's a reason why people recommend you is because you're good at what you do.
Yeah.
So if you build that skill set while owning your businesses, you take your losses just like, okay, this business failed because of this reason. Fuck that up. This business partnership didn't work for this reason. We're butting heads here. This is where we need to fill in. Okay, we need to take that. Now we go forward to the next business. And now we at least know some of the fuck ups.
Yeah.
You're going to fuck up in every business you have. There's no
Absolutely.
My dad's been doing it for 30 years. He just fucked up last week. Like,
business. It's like, dude, I
Shocker.
fuck up all the time, man. It's all part of it, but it's like you got to just take the risk, and it's like right now, take the fucking risk. You have the time. It doesn't matter if you have the money or not. Figure it out. Make the money to do it. You don't need a lot of money to start anything. You just got to have the idea and you want to grind for it. If you do it, you can do it.
Absolutely.
That's
A lot of things people don't understand though either is with that it's a learning experience as well. So if you're not if you're going to go into it with the mind, and I had this mindset almost a year ago, and me and Chance used to butt heads all the time. It's no, motherfucker, I know what I'm doing. Nothing I'm doing is wrong, but like and other people point shit out to you. You have to be willing to change, like you and accept that, like, and move on. And just grow. If you're just gonna sit there and be like, "No, I know what I'm doing," and you're never making profit, you're never getting better at what you're doing, then what you're doing is wasting your time.
And see, it's like I know exactly what you're saying because I already went through that. I mean, there was a good time where it's like when I would say probably about 9 months into my business, I was like, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Absolutely.
I don't want to hear what anybody else has to fucking say to me. I know what I'm doing's working, and it's gonna continue to work. And you know that is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Man,
I feel like you kind of got to have that mentality at least one time to really learn that you got to be willing to
humbling.
Yes, no,
it's
it really
very
is.
humbling.
But you
Very
have to have
humbling.
that mentality to get to that point.
It's like, I mean, it's stupid. It's like I wasn't even really listening to my fucking business partner. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't want to listen to anybody, man. It's like I was in there, I was cocky as shit. I'm like, I know what I'm doing now. This shit was going smooth, and I had this shit going exactly the way I wanted to. And then, boom, I stopped listening to people, and shit got a lot harder, man. I was like, yo, I'm fucking up a lot of stuff right now. No wonder I'm getting nothing done. And my business partner was getting pissed at me, rightfully so.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be pissed too.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, that's an issue. It's like, should I be talking about a lot of this shit? Who knows? At the end of the day, that's the buildup. People don't understand, like, this shit happens, man. No business doesn't have these issues.
I think it's important
It
for a
happens
lot of
with
people
everybody.
to like see behind the veil. Like it's first of all, it's not hard. Like you've been saying, go start a business. It's not that hard. Is it hard to maintain a business?
I was about to say,
absolutely.
To get the business name and shit started, is that easy? Yes. Now, to get it established and to get it to form to what you want it to be,
it's not
that
easy.
is
Like, I mean, it's a lot of fucking work.
It's different for every single. But the thing is, it's different for every single person. It doesn't matter who you are. Everyone runs a business a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, now, do you have different morals? That's when shit kind of clashes in a business. But if you work with somebody where you guys have the same standard, you guys have the same, at least somewhat major goal, you can use that as the driving force for an entire business. And then that's how you can build a like-minded, diverse fucking workforce. That's the biggest thing. So you need a diverse workforce. If you have people from all over in one spot, you're literally bringing ideas from literally so many different perspectives. You have a much higher sense of being successful. Honestly, At the end of the day, I don't care what anybody says. I don't know if it's statistically proven. I don't care. I can't talk today, it looks like. But man, it's the more diversity you have in a workforce, the better. No, it's just my mouth is dry.
They do that to
Realistically.
you.
That is true. Can't deny that. But no, it's the more difference you have in a workforce, the more shit you're going to get done. And honestly, in my opinion, the higher quality work you're going to get. Because like I said, you're getting different perspectives from different, it's all different.
Yeah, 100%.
You don't want everything to be the same because then it's just the same thing every fucking time you do something.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say for marketing, for example, that's why it's so important to have basically different sections being able to focus on what they're good at, but being able to collaborate in every single part. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You've got to have your main focus. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know what you're good at.
You got to know where your lane is.
But if you
be able
also
to help
hate
in
it,
others.
why keep doing that lane? Why not use what you're good at, make money right now, and start learning the other directions? Be like, okay, I'm starting to really like this, so I'm going to train somebody to do this. So you take this over, and I'll manage you doing this, and I'm going to go focus on this more because I own the company and I can make that move. That's what people are so scared of right now. It's like they think that they have to find one thing that they're good at and just fucking go face first into it. Find something that you enjoy that you can build off. You don't have to be amazing at it to start off, but if you have passion for it, you can build that shit up.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And
That's how I
people
got
are scared to
started
chase that
marketing.
right now because at the end of the day, everybody needs money, especially in today's economy. So it's kind of hard to explain because, taking that leap is hard. You're gambling
It is.
a lot of shit.
It is.
What the fuck else do you got to do?
Well,
know?
that's-
But it
You
also
die at
depends
the
on
end
your
of the day,
position.
so it's like,
if you
take
got a
that
kid,
fucking
if
risk.
you have a
If you
kid
got
and a
kids,
wife and shit,
go into it strategically. That's at the end of the
You
day.
gotta-
If you don't have
exactly.
kids, take that motherfucking risk.
Exactly. It's like bounce around, figure out where you want to go, figure out what you want to
Yeah.
do because you have the options.
Go on
right
that
now.
trip. Fucking
Exactly.
take that risk. Apply for the
Every
job
time.
across the country. Figure the other shit out later.
And that's exactly what I
But
was.
don't
You
get
just got to
really
do
in
it. That's
debt.
it.
That's what I
It's
was
like
trying to explain to you the other day. Like, take the chance. Oh, well, I have all this responsibility. Motherfucker, you got like 4 credit card bills. That's it. You got no responsibility. Like the glass blowing stuff, like indulge in it. Like
the whole grand scheme of things, no, I don't. I'm single. I have no kids. Like I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
But
what?
Figuring
But
out
what?
exactly what it is.
But what?
I forgot where I was going with
There
it.
is nowhere to go.
You got nothing. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
y'all
go.
came at
Indulge
me and
in
I
it.
wasn't expecting it.
Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah,
No, do it.
Jesus Christ.
Indulge into it, And like he's saying, it may not be the most what you want.
Yeah.
Like you're passionate about it now, but like you may seem like, okay, well now I'm interested in this side of glass blowing or like this side of
Just
doing the
fucking try
business.
it.
Yeah, no,
But
I
once-
honestly thought I was going to get in it to blow rigs and do this, and I'm going to blow something I'm going to smoke out of. But, like, I have more fun making little trinkets, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
Hey, that
just
shit's
making
cool,
little
man.
stupid
It is.
fucking...
That shit's
like,
honestly cool.
Just stupid little trinkets. I don't know. It's cool. It's fun.
Oh, dude, it fell off again.
What?
Uh-oh.
Your vape?
Nope. My cummy.
Your
My little
necklace?
ghost. I think I put it on the table. I hope I did. That shit fell off on the track.
First thing Paul blew.
Yep. It's that thing. Oh yeah, our buddy just started blowing glass and he blew us these little necklace things, and I think I lost
actually
it.
saw you take it off.
Did I? Did you? I hope I.
Yeah, no, I really think I did.
I don't know how, because I've never had my knot come undone.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not lucky with that
No,
stuff.
I'm dead ass. I really think I saw you take that
I,
shit
thought
off.
I'm
I
like
did, too.
I'm like
You were
90% sure I did too.
You were sitting
Yeah.
over there. Is when I was fucking eating. I don't know how I remember that.
I took
shit.
off all my hoodies and shit because I was covered in water from the 3.5 hour
But, like,
fucking
here,
hike I went today.
It's
I
probably
went to go make a
sitting
sunflower.
somewhere.
Like, dude, I don't know. Just making stupid little shit. We made that into a dab tool.
I mean, dude, pendants and shit are cool, man.
That was the first
Yeah.
thing I ever blew. I stuck it in I was going to make it a pendant out of it. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to leave the stick on it and I'll put it in one of my mom's flowers. Like,
That's fucking fun.
dude, I don't know. They're just fun.
Exactly. And
Here's the flower I
see,
tried to
that's
make.
the thing that's important with this shit. If you're having fun with it, why not do it?
Absolutely.
There's
trying
no
to
reason
make one.
not to try. That's fucking kind of cool.
And that was supposed to be a green on the outside center. Like,
I like how
it
that
was
looks,
blue.
though.
I don't know what
That
the
shit
fuck that
looks-
was all. That was supposed to be green. The stick
Still
was
looks good,
green.
though. The blue's
I
kind
don't
of
know.
cool.
It is cool though. It's such a fun experience to learn new stuff though too. I think like, and I feel as if once you stop learning things, like what is the point of living?
Well, and that's kind of
the
why
way
I
see
stepped
it.
back, because after me and you talked, like that's why I haven't bought in the torch yet. I can get it, but I'm gonna wait a little longer, just because here I don't know, man. That's all fun and all giddy, but 6 months from now, I don't know. Am I just gonna be like, yeah, fuck it?
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of money to just say, fuck it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna buy dumb shit with the money in the meantime. It's not like you'll necessarily put it all in savings or invest it in something super beneficial to your future.
Chance has a valid point right there.
It's like that's why
Spend the money on the
that's-
torch.
Honestly, that's why I've been taking.
I
dumbass
have been
business
trying to save up
risks
shit,
lately.
though.
I've been throwing money at anything business related because at the end of the day, if
You
it
don't
could
take
maybe
the
make
risk,
money,
you don't
I'm gonna
make
spend it
money.
Yeah.
on some dumb shit. If I wasn't gonna save it, like I'll still put whatever into savings. But if it's like $100, I'm like fuck it. I was gonna buy something stupid with it.
Oh no, we're
Spend money to make
talking like
thousands.
1,500 at least. Well, right around
Okay, across 2-3 months, if you fuck around with it for that long, it's like okay, it was kind of worth it.
You can
that.
only
Yeah, but
sell
I
it.
could
And you
just
could sell
not.
it.
I
Yeah.
could
You could
just
always resell
not
it
buy
at the
it and
end.
use his for now. You
Or
know,
could
like
always,
that works
I mean,
too.
do that at the beginning to make sure you want to like.
that's
it,
what
you
I'm
know?
saying. Like
Yeah.
I was gonna go buy one like last week.
Oh, I mean, I'd at least try it for like.
And
a
it's like
month.
Yeah, I
I'd
would
only
go
blown
fucking
glass
do it.
3 times, and I was gonna go buy a torch. And it's like, you know what? Maybe I should wait. Maybe I
go-
should wait
yeah.
2-3 months.
I mean, fuck around with it a little bit more and learn it.
I
and see if
just
you actually
bought
enjoy it.
70 pounds in glass. It
You
should
know?
be here soon. So
Just like fuck around with it and see if it's something you want to do.
we'll
Yeah.
see. After that 70
You know?
pounds of glass, then we'll see. Maybe I'll buy a torch then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I want to get into like screen printing shirts and shit. But like,
Talk to Jesse.
I don't
He's
even
been
know.
talking about getting into that too.
I mean, you can make your own screen print.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we have like 90% of the equipment to do it already.
No, I was gonna say
Yeah,
just
it's not
build
even
one.
not even the equipment that's
yeah,
the
it's,
issue.
it's the time and
That's fair.
the
Trial and
time
error.
and yeah, like the initial investment. Like our buddy
Yeah.
Paul got lucky to where his everything he had came together and he was able to drop $2,000 on that stuff right away.
That's
You know,
fair.
but like screen printing is not cheap when you first start because you fuck up a lot.
Yeah. We
That
already
is
tried to use it
fair.
once and fucked it up, and it like half melted to the machine. Like, you know, it was catastrophic. And it's like, well, shit.
I know.
and
a couple
we
people
haven't
that
really
are
touched it
pretty
since.
Good
so.
at that shit.
Yeah. So
Once we actually figure out how to use it, Like, yeah, we'll
all
get
practice,
somewhere,
man.
but we got to get somewhere
Yeah.
The more you
first.
practice, the better you
You
get.
got to sit down for a couple
Absolutely.
hours and fuck around.
You wouldn't even, if you went back, listen to this episode and how good of a conversation this has been, and then go back to the first episode we ever did and we're just saying dick
It's
jokes.
insane.
It is
Yeah,
Absolutely
yes.
insane. The conversations that have came about later in the podcast
It's
compared to at the beginning.
unbelievable.
Like
And
I've
it's-
really considered just deleting a lot of those, but like I don't know, it shows where
it shows
we came
growth.
From. Yeah.
And I'm so happy that like
Still
I
shows
have.
that you guys had fun with it too.
Oh,
you know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Like
Like,
one
if
of
you're
our-
it
listening
shows.
backwards, you may not like it at
No, it shows that you guys
like
were
the
original with
conversations
it, you
now.
know.
But at the beginning, the jokes were a lot better. Like, it would just be an hour and 55-minute roast session about me just simply fucking existing.
I want to do that. So for our next live event, like fuck it, might as well put it in stone here. I want to do like a legit hour roast session of our Snapchat group. I want to get Luis, I want to get Doug and Paul, and I want to just sit on fucking Facebook Live for an hour and just talk
Is there a
shit
way to
about
block,
each other.
like, my family from that? Like, a lot of, like, that's what I hate. When I go live, like, I don't go live often, so everyone gets the notification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his
fair.
first time or
Like, I
whatever.
hopped in,
You know,
Paul
yeah.
invited me to one, and he's like, "Hey, man, do a dab with us." And I'm like,
Oh,
Paul, like,
God. Yeah.
So like we would do it how we've been
Like,
doing.
no, I see
we
ya,
would do
thank
it
you.
in Discord. And
So
then
that way
just
you-
like we're doing, like it'll still be live. You don't have to like share it on
okay,
your
perfect,
Facebook.
Perfect, I'm down.
We would appreciate it.
I mean, I would, but I could accept some people, you know.
No, you don't have to do all that. But no, that's I want to do it so bad because it would be so goddamn funny.
That shit would
So
be
funny.
man.
I love roasting
Did
our
it be an
friends.
hour of me just laughing?
I
Like,
love roasting our friends. Speaking of which, last night that movie. What did you guys think?
It was all right.
Mortal Kombat out of 10.
Not
Out of 10, Chance.
7.
7.
You're nice.
Nick?
I was gonna say right around a 7.
Realistically,
Y'all are
let me
nice.
say a 7 because
No.
it had some decent fight
Hell no.
scenes.
Those fight scenes were weak.
The characters and stuff and like how they look.
The first
like,
5
it was
minutes-
kinda on point.
The first 5 minutes were
I
cool.
like the storyline to it.
storyline was cool. I give
storyline
it
was
that, but it was
decent.
rushed. It was rushed as shit.
Yes,
the-
rushed.
dude, it
Yes,
went,
but
like-
it gave me a perspective because I even said
I-
something
see,
like, dude,
I
I
wanna
didn't even
watch-
know there was a story.
No, see, it's
You
like
know,
I
and
wish
so
it
like
was.
it gave me that perspective. So
Yeah.
that's part of why it gave me a little higher. Like, all right, I'm kind of understanding.
But I also
Mortal
hate.
Kombat.
It's like I'm also one of those people that fucking hate that kind of shit because that gave you the perfect like, yo, you guys have to watch the second one now.
Yeah.
Because you already know what happened in the first one. It's time for the second one, but you gotta wait 2 years. It's like even with like Game of Thrones, when that shit was going, I would wait for the whole season.
That's
to be
what I
done.
did.
So I watch it all in basically in a binge because it makes more sense to watch
I
it from
waited.
start to finish because it's a story base.
I waited till the
It's like
whole
I don't
thing
like
was
waiting.
done.
I hate waiting because
yeah.
then I have to go
Still
back and rewatch
Wait
it
for
again.
them to get
Yeah.
Like that, it's like I'd rather sit down and watch it all. It's way more enjoyable.
And that's
I see where you're
that's what
coming
I was
You
gonna
know?
say. I was
so now
gonna say
I gotta wait 2 more years for another fucking movie, and it's like, dude.
Now you got to rewatch the other one.
I was-
and
before.
the first
Yeah.
one. It's like, in my opinion, I really probably won't rewatch it. To be honest, it's not really worth rewatching
Nah.
unless it's on like
I
Netflix or
agree.
something like that.
I was gonna say as a standalone movie,
It was
probably
cheesy
like a
and
5 out of
corny, bro.
10.
Yeah, as if that.
But
if
That's-
they
I was
don't
saying,
come
I'll
up
give it a
with
4 or
yeah,
5.
like a
In-
4.
in-
If they don't come up with
Because you
anymore,
didn't
it's a
even go to
solid
Mortal
4.
Kombat.
Well, that's the point. There's more movies. So
Oh, dude,
as
yeah, no,
as
it's
a
supposed to be
a
series,
trilogy.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
Trilogy.
the whole tournament.
it's going. I think as a whole, it's going to be good.
That's why I
but
gave it a
it's
Because
so,
they'll have the final fight and everything like that. We still haven't seen that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So it's like, I mean, they'll have fucking like what 12 cliffhangers. Like it should suck.
yeah. And that's so.
And
'cause,
they
like,
honestly, they did a fucking terrible job at like deciphering the
I
fucking
don't know.
people. In my opinion,
Like,
like
yeah.
the
what they're
names and
supposed to-
shit. It's like you're watching this. It's like, who the fuck is this
So,
dude?
but here's the thing. I like I said, the only one we didn't know who the fuck it was Cole. Everyone else was pretty spot on. I at least felt. I knew who everyone
yeah.
else was.
Him
other
and the
than
Shaolin dude
General
were the most
whoever.
corny fucking people, though. Dude.
You said Shaolin?
Kung Lao,
Is that what his name?
the dude with
Kung
the
Lao is the head
No,
dude.
no, it was the other one, the fire dude. I always forget his
Oh,
name.
fuck.
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang, yeah.
Okay, I was
Liu Kang,
wrong.
no,
My
dude, that was
bad.
spot on. As soon as he got the little red bandana on.
No,
the little red
no, I'm
thing.
saying he was just cheesy as hell.
That's. I
It's a
felt
cool-
like
see,
that's
like,
how that character was in
I'm
Mortal Kombat.
I'm okay with
That's
that
fair.
movie being cheesy with how fucking corny the first Mortal Kombat was.
Yeah,
That's
and
fair.
I love
No, I
that.
get
I
that.
love
I
the
loved it,
original movie.
absolutely loved
No, that's
it.
fair. That's fair. I
So
get that.
like,
Like, I didn't
oh
ex-
my
I didn't
god,
have-
dude.
But I will say there was
high
only one
hopes.
true good good fatality in there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that was the hat. That shit
Yeah,
was
the hat
brutal as
shit.
hell. I saw that and I was like, okay, this
But I
shit's
saw
gonna
that in
get
a
good.
preview.
And then exactly, it's
Yeah.
like you see that, and then every other one is just like, oh.
That motherfucker said flawless victory.
Yeah, no, that whole thing, like after that,
Like,
that was kind of
that's what
stupid.
I'm
They should have
saying.
just had that like say in the background, like the motherfucker would look at the screen, flawless victory.
Yeah, well, and they like it was
They had to
really.
play in the background.
I felt that part was kind of weird because like they introduced her as a character and made her seem like she was gonna have some important role.
And she
Literally 5 minutes later, just got
blacked.
cut in fucking half.
Like, she didn't
oh,
even
Absolutely
attack once.
blacked.
she was
Didn't
fucking
No.
attack
fucking-
once. Like there
got
was no
split.
fight scene. That was
No.
it.
No, she got split. That's
Yeah.
it. She was
She
just
flew
flying
around and like they held
Yeah.
suspense and all this shit, and she was
One
up in the
attack.
air,
then he
and,
just
and
sat there
half
with
she
his little-
goes.
But that's my thing. It's like that's rushed. Why finish the fight in one thing? Like the
Every
way it ended
single
was
fight
cool.
Was absolutely fucking rushed.
It
Yeah.
sucks.
Every
It's
single
like I
fucking
want to
fight.
see these. It's like it's Mortal
Other than
Kombat.
Except
what
the
it's
last
about.
one.
Sub-Zero fight.
No, the
Except
Sub-Zero fight. That one was decent, but it was still a corny fight. Like it wasn't brutal.
I don't know.
Like
The whole fight, Cole's beating the fuck out of the fucking ice.
Yeah, I
things.
mean,
Like,
I guess-
bro,
I guess
help
to an
your boy.
extent, because
It's
why
frozen.
is that
You clearly
there?
ain't
Stop
stopping it.
doing it.
in the same,
Kill
they're,
the dude.
they're
That's how you get
shooting
the ice to
fire
melt.
out of their hands. But then at one point he like used his foot to jump over a rail like a normal human. Like, dude, I don't know. Like you're shooting fire out of your hand. Like leap over that motherfucker. Like why you jumping over that like you're 100 pounds
Fire, bro.
overweight,
Ain't a
motherfucker?
motherfucking jetpack. Like,
Dude, nah.
Oh, that's fucking great.
I mean, like I said.
I mean,
it
the
was
dude could
okay.
shoot to make
Hey, I will say it was
an ice
comfortable.
slide
so,
and
I mean,
slide
shit
down
was
it. Like,
funny.
come on.
I'll say the crowd commentary made it better.
Yeah, that
That
ruined.
shit, y'all had me cracking the fuck up.
That
in
ruined
there.
going to the movies for me. I will never be able
I
to go to the
never want to
movies
normally
and not
again.
get like a private viewing again.
No, I
Never.
agree. Like that was the first time I've ever done a private show.
Next time I'm bringing the peak.
like that shit was.
Dude, I was just thinking I'm bringing my car to next time. Like that would make it 10 times
Yes.
better.
I
I
wouldn't
thought
think-
about it, and
So
I brought
wait,
my
mine's
pen
in
and left it in
Kentucky.
the car.
Mine's in Kentucky.
If you think they got mad, what do you think they would do about it though?
If
Like,
I found out, I'll kick you out.
Do
Oh,
you
yeah.
think that's it?
Kick
You
out,
don't think
possibly
they
call the cops?
See, that's what I'm saying. Do you think they call the cops
Oh yeah, but I
first?
just go home. Real
What,
quick.
what-
But they're not gonna tell you that they call the cops.
that's
though.
what I'm saying. They're not going to say anything. The
They're
cops
I
are
mean,
going
you gotta hold it in. Like you can't be just blowing fucking.
Yeah, no, you can't be
clouds.
super
It's still
ignorant
going to
about it.
smell. The
Yeah, but
smell
you don't
go
know what
away.
that smell is unless you know. Although I
then-
guess the
We're in
theater
Illinois,
doesn't smell like
You're in
that. And
fucking
it shouldn't
Illinois.
smell like
Yeah.
that.
You get a little fucking.
But you are in Illinois.
You get a little can of Ozium, bro. Fucking.
And then they come. What's that lemon scent?
I mean, that's one way to do it, but I mean, still,
Yeah, you'd be
it'd
fine.
be funny.
I mean, we
Well,
were
it's all
smoking
about
the
taking
vapes in
risks,
there.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And at one point, I'm sure she peeked in and it was just clouds. Because, like,
I
there
think
was
that's why she
no
walked down
airflow
there.
in
No, I think that's
No
why she
air.
walked down there because
100%.
we were hitting the vapes. And she walked
100%.
down there and no one hit it when she walked down. she
everyone just
looked at
wasn't
all
in
of us and she just walked right back up. Right when she went back up, I just hit it
Yeah,
again and
but
started
We
watching the
didn't
movie.
even wait for her to go out of the room completely. After she walked past my seat
Yep,
row,
I
I was
just
still smoking. Like, what are you gonna do? This shit goes away.
The cigarettes
It
I
makes
can
it
get.
smell
Yeah,
good.
cigarettes-
you know?
Cigarettes I can get. Pot I can
get.
understand.
Yeah, you,
Pot,
you
but
shouldn't
it's
be
just
able
like,
to
I'm here
sit
to
there and
break
smoke a
rules.
fucking blunt unless it's one of those movie
Yeah,
theaters.
like
now, see,
vapes, I don't care. Fuck
I
you,
think
smoke
if
it
you want
anywhere.
to make money having a movie theater, dude, I swear to God, open it up in like Colorado or somewhere where it's fully wrecked and it's been wrecked for a minute. Put up a movie theater where you can just sit there and smoke pot.
You could even do like reruns of stoner movies.
That's what I'm saying. Like basically like a lounge movie theater
Yeah.
like that, to where it's like they have a food service and it's like you can bring your own bud.
You'd
Yeah.
have people burning the shit out of the chairs. That'd be the only downside.
I think if you made it to where it's nice,
If
I
I'm smoking a blunt in a lounge, that's definitely.
And location comes a lot with
Yeah.
that though too, because like yesterday you couldn't do that because people around there are pretty fucking ignorant and
no, of course. And like I said, I mean, now is it something that's possible? Probably not. Is there something? Might it be a thing already? I mean, might
you
be.
could do it. You could 100% do it.
But
I think
yeah,
you could.
I
that's
mean,
actually a really good business idea.
It'd be cool, man. You know what I mean? Like, I hope someone
Yeah, but then
takes
you
that
would
and does
risk.
it.
You would risk. Although I don't
You
know,
would
just like a bar,
You would have a high risk because of fire.
a
Obviously,
high risk of people DUIs.
That's very
People
true.
driving
too.
stoned.
They sell alcohol at movie theaters now anyway.
Yeah, but
Do they?
Yeah.
What's the
here's
limit?
thing. They don't
I
have
forgot.
a test that's good enough to actually see if you're still high. Like the test
Well-
goes back hours
Oh,
for a
okay.
pot. So that's like where there's really a problem is like they
Like the movie. I mean, realistically, the longest movie's 3 hours or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck
And
it
it's like
is.
that's rare.
You smoke
Most
one
movies
So you'd have to
joint
smoke
right at the
right
beginning.
before the movie starts.
Like
and that's
technically,
it.
you're
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
stoned after 3 hours. You know,
Yeah.
like that's DUI territory, you know?
That is
And then-
true.
But then again, you go to a bar, like you're supposed to have a designated driver, so you would have to have a designated driver to go to the movies or to
It's
that
like-
specific
I mean,
movies.
in my
like
opinion,
you would
if
have,
you
that's how you'd
knew-
have to treat it.
if you knew that's how it was, I think most people would treat it in that instance because I mean, who wants that? Because what? It's an OWI, right? Or is it a DUI?
It's a DUI actually.
DWI.
Are you sure? Actually, it might be an OWI.
Driving while influenced?
I think OWI is lawnmowers and boats and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think so.
Operating under influence.
dude, I forgot
Operating
that.
while intoxicated.
Yeah, that's like machinery
lawnmowers
stuff.
and stuff
Gotcha,
like that.
gotcha.
You can
I
get
get that all the time while driving.
OUI.
Yo.
It's like a lighter sentence, so they're
Yeah,
that's-
there's a difference.
I
I'm not
forgot.
100% sure what
You
it
can get
is.
a fucking ticket on a lawnmower, can't you?
Yeah.
You get a DUI.
Bro, my next door neighbor, I shit you not.
So you can't drink a beer and literally fucking cut your grass or like right.
You're not supposed to.
Technically, you
not
cannot.
operate machinery
Yeah.
while drinking alcohol.
My neighbor
Well,
has
no,
a
you
lawnmower.
can have one every hour or whatever. Stay under .08.
You just couldn't do it while you're
you
moving.
do 3 shots and shotgun 2 beers and hop on the lawnmower. Technically, yes. If a cop saw you doing it, he could do something.
Yeah, but
about
you're
That's
also
wild.
publicly. You can't drink in public
What if you're
either.
on your private property.
You can't.
You could drink in your backyard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
yeah, you can. I guess. You
I
can.
really don't know.
Yeah, you can. Then people
So
wouldn't be
it
able to
should-
have like bonfires and barbecues.
But it's
and
like
shit.
smoking. You can't smoke where public can see.
Yeah,
so
but
that
like
Yeah.
also
makes
you
sense.
can drive without a license on your own property. Why can't you drink and drive on your own property?
I don't know because like you could go off your
law.
property.
So could you if you
The
were
only
underage?
answer I would say is
Yeah.
the law.
Like
but
farm
I don't know
kids.
this
That's
shit.
it.
I'm
Farm
not,
kids are allowed to drive their trucks around.
I don't
and
know
no one
how
can
to
do
do
shit.
that.
Ride his fucking Grand Am through the back fields and launch them. Motherfucker.
I
We
don't
get
know
our
if-
friends off mopeds.
I don't know.
And shit. We play
Yeah,
As long
tag.
as you're not on the road, they can't
No,
do
they
nothing.
don't do shit.
No.
So
We were
I don't know.
they were towing
Maybe
cars
you
for
got to
the
be going to your neighbor's house, crossing the street, drunk on your lawnmower to go
Then
mow
you
his
get
lawn.
hit. Like, oh,
Now there's an issue.
I got you, motherfucker.
Public road.
Here we go.
Okay,
So don't cross the street.
let's call 911 and ask.
That's a really good idea. You're full of them today.
That'd be a good one. to put
That
on the
might-
That would be
podcast.
great to put on the
My,
podcast.
my neighbor has a
Nick calls
lawnmower.
911 to ask him a stupid question.
My
Nick's
neighbor,
911
my
calls.
neighbor has a lawnmower that does like 45.
Yeah,
He's like a fucking
No
14-year-old dude. I
way.
swear to
Yes.
God, nobody
Is it a
believes
racing
me.
one?
It's
No,
like,
he
it's
just,
a
like, he
regular like Cub
converted it.
Cadet.
yeah, I mean it's an older, it's not some brand new model. It's an older track,
Well, like, I mean, did he like put work into it?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
No, that's what I was
yeah,
asking.
no,
okay,
it's
yeah.
not. It's not a
That's
stock.
not stock.
No, that's what I was saying. So he
No.
souped that motherfucker.
said,
out.
"You wanna
He
cut your
changed,
grass
he
in
changed
5
the rear
seconds?"
ends and put a different motor
No,
on it.
this
Gotcha,
motherfucker
gotcha,
dude comes
gotcha.
shooting down. I'm like, dude, that's a fucking lawnmower. And I saw it and I tell everybody, like, nah, no, he doesn't. 2 days later, you just hear this fucking massive lawnmower.
Dude, you
like,
just
dude, that's
hear,
him. That's him. And then just,
Like, holy shit, dude! I'd be scared to death. Them old tractors have like 3/4 of a turn fucking play in them, man. Like, dude, you'd be going down there like this, like, oh shit, dude, fuck that. You'd have to put steering
Yeah,
stabilizers
honestly, I
on
think
it,
that'd
man.
be
You would
kind
have
of
to.
fun. Man, I think racing a tractor would be kind of fun. Honestly.
I'm
Nah,
sure.
see,
it
I want to
would.
do those
See,
like
we-
box
yeah.
cart races.
We're
down
starting to
here.
No,
grow
fuck
out of
those
that,
things are
though.
death traps,
Oh,
bro.
fuck.
Fuck that. Hell no.
You know what? It's a
Super
death trap? A go kart.
The real
We've already
question
been
is,
there.
would you do a demo derby though?
Absolutely.
Bro,
I
I
would.
think I'd be scared shitless, man. I think I'd get fucked up with my luck.
If I'm driving, fuck it.
My ass is gonna get smashed.
I'd
I
do it.
At
guarantee
least
you.
I'd like think I'm in control of my death when someone wrecks me and kills
I
me.
mean, I'm not trying to die in a fucking
I-
demo derby, dude.
I don't-
That's a shitty
worse
way to
ways to
die.
I think it's very uncommon for that to happen.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
there's
those
a lot
cars
of
are
worse ways, but
very
that's not what I
safe.
would prefer.
If I build it, there's 3/4 or 3-inch tolerance, so it's not safe.
I'll do it with like
we're
you give me like a big ass truck against cars. I'll do it, and so I can just run them fuckers over. Not have to worry about shit. But if you don't give me an advantage, it's a no go. I'll tell you that right now.
I think that kind of defeats the point.
Yeah, it really does. But I gotta have the
Prius
advantage.
or-
Give me
See,
the
I like being the
handicap, please.
underdog and rising from underneath.
So you
Give
drive
you a
the
bug.
Prius.
No. Give
Yeah.
him a bug. Give him a fucking bug.
Nah, Bug's got like the perfect shape.
Or a
You just
smart
get
car.
launched over that motherfucker. A Prius, you're just
Nah.
in that motherfucker and it's gone.
Just do it in a smart car.
Yeah, it's even worse.
Oh my God. that
You
would
gotta
be
fuck
funny.
to the airbags, man. You're good.
Dude, I just saw this article
know?
online.
You want
Someone
to?
in some city
No.
going around and just
Why?
flipping every smart car.
How much
Yeah, it
is
was
a
like in
smart
Arizona.
car? How much
They're-
are they?
They're like 8-9 grand.
No way.
They were a couple of years ago. I don't know how much they are now.
Like the
buy one
two-seaters?
just go around
Eight,
town?
9 grand. Yeah.
Like the little two seaters. Damn, that's cheap.
8-9 grand.
No wonder old people buy those.
Yeah, you can
things.
buy like little Suzuki cars for like 6 grand, brand new.
That's so funny.
Samurais and shit.
Yeah.
Rodeos.
Yeah. the things are pieces
hate
of
the
shit.
fitment on
They
them.
still have the fucking crank windows and shit.
Hey, man.
But like it'll get you from point A to point B with 97 miles to the gallon. But you know he couldn't fit in it. No offense.
All the offense was taken.
I still say do the demo with the bug.
Let's do a goat and bear demolition derby.
I'll do it.
That'd be hilarious.
It would probably cost like $5,000 to
Dude.
get all the cars.
Dude, we should
We
just start
just go to
buying
the-
shit boxes.
Use the Volvo.
Dude, you could just go to the junkyard and literally
The
you just
Volvo,
have to
the
get cars that
Ferrari?
run.
Get the
That's it.
Ferrari.
Yeah.
You need
You
You
know
cars.
could
Nick
just drop a
owns a
350
Ferrari?
in there.
Huh?
Yeah, I own
Nick
a
has a Ferrari, an
Which
old
one?
one.
What year?
97.
What is it? Like what model?
850 GLT.
That's kind of cool.
It's a Volvo.
Yeah, he just got a Ferrari logo
Nice.
on it.
No, I'd be down. You
My
know what?
dad, my dad traded a fucking, I think it was a motorcycle for this old ass Porsche, and this shit was sick. I wish he would have put work into it though.
I like those older Porsches.
I think
like
what's the
shit.
model? A 911? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
The
he
911
Pretty sure
turbos.
that's what
I think it was a
Frankie
90.
is. Or no, he's a Carrera.
He also has a Continental.
I think it was from like
No.
the 90s or something. It was super sick.
Talking about
I wish I
the
could have got
Lincoln?
it to soup
Or
it
he
up.
doesn't own a
but-
Lincoln Continental.
Doesn't
really
he?
think
Isn't that
about
like
cars.
No, he owns a Cadillac DeVille.
Is that a Cadillac?
Yeah.
I don't know. I love those older cars. They
Yeah, that
got-
was a Cadillac DeVille.
Yeah, no, the 911 was cool, but I don't know shit about cars, so it's not like I could put work into it. It's not like I have money to put work into it, so my dad fucking got rid of it.
Yeah.
Like a smart man would. I think he got a bike for it, like an actual like trail bike.
Yeah.
Like one of the expensive ones. I think that's what he traded it for. Something like that.
Cars
Like,
is an expensive hobby.
dude, my dad's a badass when it comes to haggling. That shit's
Yeah.
funny, man. He gets if he wants something, he's gonna get it, and he just gets these weird. That man's luck is just wild. He
Is that where you got it from? Like,
I don't know. I mean, the man just kind of does shit. It just kind of works. I mean, my dad's smart as hell. To be honest, my dad's fucking smart. It's really weird, to be honest, because I'm not as smart as my dad by any means. I'd say my brother is.
I felt that. My dad's fucking out there building 3D printers and shit, and I'm like, God, I can't figure out the
My
stupid
brother's
video
smart
game.
as hell, too. That's the thing. My brother's stupid fucking smart. But
Yeah.
no, it's just...
That's my sister.
yeah. And then there's you.
Then there's me.
I couldn't tell if it was smoky in here, if my eyes got foggy.
It's smoky,
but it's,
man.
it's the light with
If
the
your
smoke.
eyes got foggy.
Like, I wiped my eye, and if it was, like, blurry,
Oh,
so it looked foggy.
that is the most Nick shit you have ever said. My
been a
eyes.
lot.
I
like
understood
today.
what you were saying. Made sense. I didn't even question you at all. I knew exactly what you were talking about.
We're gonna have to start like a fucking Twitter page for Nickisms. Eyes got foggy.
Thought it made sense.
I live
get
in
it
Beecher.
now.
Beecher don't live in me.
I get it now, though.
Yeah,
Eyes
that
are
you
foggy.
explained it.
Yeah, no, I get it. It makes sense.
Like my eyes would look foggy.
No, I do it all the time. You rub your eyes, no
Yeah.
matter how
I
much you
would've-
rub it, you can't see
See, I
perfectly
would have said
straight.
blurry.
I would have also said
Yeah,
I
blurry.
just
Foggy.
forgot that was
Foggy.
the term for when eyes became foggy.
And we'll do that.
Well, you can like see fog.
That's what it seems like in here.
It
It's
is foggy in here.
And if you think
A
about
little
it,
hazy,
when you
just
see
a little
fog, it looks kind of blurry, right?
Okay, well it's 2:40. I know you said you had to get out of here. Because you're blowing off the rest of the night.
Oh yeah,
I may come back.
that's right.
don't
cool,
2
dude.
days in a row. Can't
Whatever.
do that.
It's up
Whatever.
to Steven.
Whatever. No, you guys are
Put
good.
him on the spot.
You guys are good. It's understandable. Y'all driven all over God's green earth the last 2 days, an hour and a
Telling you.
half to go see a movie with us.
Going.
9 hours driving the past 2 days.
Yeah.
I was gonna
that's
say, I think I'm
normal.
going up to Chicago tonight.
There you go. Enjoy COVID Chicago. It's weird up there.
You ready
Yeah.
for
Weird
the
up
lockdown?
there.
Again? Oh, it's gonna happen again. Everything's
No, I'm saying in Chicago.
for what?
Waz was saying ever since that shooting happened, it was like there was cops all over and shit. Was
Oh,
like
dude,
blocked off,
they've
and a lot
been
of
all
parts were
over for a
locked
long
down.
time, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying for
Whatever.
riots?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
No, we're doing that again.
Yeah. Well, black people are still very much persecuted. So
We're not gonna have enough
System.
time to get into this one.
systemly,
Shit's fucked up, man.
systematically persecuted.
Shit is fucked.
See, that's what's fucked up. You know what? You're right. We don't have enough time to get into this.
Yeah.
And you know what? This has been a real good podcast. Let's not get into politics. We're trying to stray away from that anyway. But whatever. We thank you for coming on here, Steven.
Appreciate it, man.
We
It's
want to
been
come
fun.
out to the shop for sure. And yeah, let us know
Oh,
next time
yeah.
you go to a convention. We would love to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't include Chance.
Chance, you gotta go, bro. Nah, Chain. I gotta find Chance a pair of sneakers. It's gonna happen. So
Shit, motherfucker need to find him a toupee.
I knew that was coming. I knew we were gonna end with some ball joke. Like, dude, I was like, there hasn't been one the whole podcast.
It's gotta
so,
come.
like, where
It's
is
just
it?
like your hair. It's non-existent. The whole podcast.
That one existed though.
It does now.
whoa.
If you got hair transplants,
He still has hair. He still
Barely.
has hair. There's still
Hang
hair
on.
on his head. It's still there.
he got more on his balls than his head. Speaking of which,
Hey,
Speaking of,
let's shoot this promo right here. Okay, and this is what we're gonna do for you. We got approached by a company. All right, it's called Smooth My Balls. All right, and it's a trimmer, and this is what we're gonna do for you, Smooth My Balls. I'm gonna send this to you, and we're gonna do this for you because we believe in your product. All
I'll
right.
smooth my fucking head if you pay us enough.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoot you an ad, and it's gonna be me and Nick, and we're going to have sheets over us because you can't have our dicks out and stuff, and we're going to shave with your product live on air. And if it works and doesn't nick us, you'll be able to tell because we won't be screaming and crying like little babies. So, Smooth My Balls. This is going to be a great ad. It's going to be super funny, and it's going to get you a lot of views. All right, I'm 100%. I believe in every word that I'm saying. Maybe because I'm narcissistic, but I really believe in your product and myself. So, send us some. We will shave our balls, and you can use it as
Shave
an
a lot
ad.
more than our balls if it works good.
And if it works good, Chance will let us shave his head, which is a big
That
deal.
costs more. That costs more.
A lot more.
Not a lot more. I don't got a lot of hair. We're paying per hair here.
Give him an extra $2. I think.
Yeah,
But please.
20 cents per hair.
We will do this
Yeah,
for you, and
something
we will
like that.
we will make it very well. So please sponsor. You will be our first
Please do the
sponsorship.
sponsor. I want to see this video. That shit's
I
gonna
do.
be
I
funny.
also want to see this video.
So please do it.
100%.
I
Just
don't
just
want to
take
see
it.
the video.
Just take that. Just take
You
it off.
cannot tell me that we would not
It's a
be
win
super
offer.
hilarious with that
It
video.
would be funny, but I don't want to see it because I'm just afraid like Paul's gonna be like, "Ha ha, sheet drop, and I gotcha, bitches."
Yeah,
like,
so we
next
get-
thing you know,
for
we're
a
on live,
commercial,
like,
there you
"Oh,
go.
And then
fuck."
your account's kind of.
Yeah,
yeah, and then we're going to prison.
But please-
Real fun, great time.
Killed it, Paul.
we got it.
Yeah,
Smooth
I
my
was
balls.
Say I probably wouldn't do it. Not that way. I wouldn't let that happen.
All right, thank you. We'll
Yeah,
put your
no,
socials and everything on this. I don't know if we ever said your store name.
Oh yeah.
You didn't.
My store's name is. Oh wait, yeah. No, it's the Underground Collective
All right, and it's in
in
Bloomington.
Bloomington, Indiana.
You,
We're
you sell a lot
downtown.
of stuff on Instagram though too, don't you?
Yep.
Yep.
And it's like sneakers, clothes. I sell it all. I can get a lot of shit, man.
Random shit like bags, fucking little trinkets,
Little
like
kids.
I can get some cool shit.
the weirdest fucking
Kids?
shit. Man. I don't
have
get it.
you?
You kids?
No kids yet.
This is an Epstein's Island, bro. It's too
No,
early.
thank
for
you,
that shit.
man.
Well, you
Too
said-
early. Haven't reached that amount of money yet.
I don't know. I'm too early. Like that was too soon, and not too early in my
Oh.
life. What the fuck?
Oh,
We're getting there.
It's almost too
right.
early for
Yeah.
kids. Fuck them kids.
all right. Well, thank you. Like I said, we'll be sure to make our way out there soon and hang out with you.
I'm always there, man.
Come check this
I
out.
fucking live there. It's like second home.
On that note,
On that note,
go on, get.
peace. I just assumed you had something stupid to say, like you always
I
do.
was thinking. I was like, nah,
He
I'll
tried.
save it.
No. I love you, Chance's mom.
On that whole fucking